So the first later outline is a model of pre-writing that we use to organize our thoughts. The way that it works is it is a page divided into three major categories, one labeled first, one labeled later, and one labeled later. And these are, generally speaking, somewhat loose. Typically, in the first category, whenever you start an assignment, you'll look at what needs to get done first, whether that's coming up with a research question, reading an assigned reading, going over a handful of problems, so on. It can also be something like brainstorming for an assignment, writing down everything that you know, and getting prepared to move on to the next step, which is the later section. In the later section, you can also do some of that earlier pre-writing if you wanted to go back to it, or start looking ahead towards some of the polishing elements that we might do in the very later category, which is mainly concerned with editing and polishing of either a draft or preparing to finish and turn in an assignment. The beauty of this type of setup is that these categories are somewhat flexible, and you can put things sort of where you want in your plan, whether you want to start your annotated bibliography first or later, or whether you want to do your chapter homework for astronomy first, later, or later, in addition to whatever other assignments that you have to do for that class. Generally speaking, being able to break down what needs to be done first in an assignment is very, very useful, and this model helps to organize our thoughts in whatever order we feel most appropriate, whether that's order of importance, what's going to need to be done first in order to get to the next step, or whether that's the actual process instructions of the assignment itself. It tends to make a pretty decent planner. So yeah, that's how the first later outline is meant to work.